Quincy Mayor Thomas Koch for our City Hall updates every week. How are you today, Mayor?
I'm doing well.
It's not
But
raining.
early. Give it time. No, it's not raining. That's a good thing. Although the forecast for the weekend doesn't look good again.
Oh, well, what a surprise. Well, we had one dry weekend. What more do we want?
Exactly right.
But
And it gets spoiled.
Exactly, yeah. At least they got the Pumpkin Spice Festival in. So that was something.
Indeed.
I understand, Mayor, there's going to be a major announcement today regarding a new medical office development in Quincy Center.
Yes, Beth Israel and Foxrock have been working with the city for some time now, many months actually. It's a complicated deal, but nonetheless, it's going to bring a 110,000 square foot medical building to Quincy Center, which will have doctors' offices. We'll have all kinds of medical, day surgeries and things. It's not a full-fledged hospital, but a lot of services will be provided there that today you have to leave Quincy for. So I think it's going to be a wonderful asset to our community.
Will this be in addition to the urgent care clinic across the way there in Parking Way, or substitute that?
My guess is urgent care will move over at some point to be part of the one building, but I'm not so sure on that.
Oh, okay. And so exactly where will this be going?
It would be right next to the General's Bridge, the bridge north of the bridge, corner of Dunford and McConville Drives. Okay.
So is this it was initially, I think, a hotel and apartments proposed there?
Yes, way back when.
Right.
There was a residential tower. This certainly fills a need in our community. I'm quite pleased that we've come to terms with the parties. And of course, the south of the bridge is the development that D.J. McCannon from Atlantic Development discussed at the planning board last Wednesday night, which includes a food grocer like Trader Joe's.
Yes, I'd heard something about that. Although we should stress that it's not official yet.
That's correct.
This medical office building, do you know how tall it will be, how many stories it will be?
It's probably going to be in that 5 to 6 story range, is my guess, Joe.
Okay.
But I haven't seen the actual drawings at this point.
Okay.
I know that we are involved as far as the land disposition goes, mainly with Foxrock, but involving the pieces of the medical center. But for example, parking needs and so forth. But the actual layout of the center and the square footage, the floor plate, the height, and all of that's really between those two parties at this point.
Okay. Just any approvals needed from the city going forward for this to happen?
I'm sure there will be. Definitely planning board. There may be, I'm not really sure, there may be a need for a vote on the city council for confirmatory type things, but planning board for sure on the building.
Okay. And timeline for this, Mayor?
That's a good question. We'll hear that today, I hope.
Okay. And funding sources? Is this fully funded?
It's Foxrock is the builder.
Yep.
And BI would be the tenant.
Okay.
The city would be involved in the parking garages, which we've talked about for a while.
Yes. So the garage that's proposed for the McKinnon development, will this also serve the medical office?
After the overflow, but there'd be a separate garage on the medical office side as well.
I see. Okay. And do you know how much this project will be costing?
I really don't know.
Okay.
We'll find out today, I hope.
Okay. So there's not a press conference, though, is that right? It's just announced?
No, it's Beth Israel and Foxrock are releasing a press release, I guess, and we're meeting at the site briefly for a photo today. But this is all between those two parties, and until they actually file before the planning board, we won't know all the details.
Okay. So does this kind of fulfill Foxrock's requirement, I guess, to provide a medical facility downtown?
It does. Indeed, absolutely.
Okay. Well, that's a pretty major announcement for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And when I'm out and about, people still talk about the lack of a hospital, and I try to give them the history about the city had a hospital for a long time and went out of that business in '99 after losing money every year, and the nonprofit had it for a number of years until they went bankrupt, and Stewart bought them out for profit, and on it went, and it's just not the amount of use, I guess you say. Most people opted to go in town for any major type surgeries, which is where hospitals really make their money. So I think this is going to be a tremendous asset, filling a need for a lot of medical services that right now you cannot get in Quincy. So it's exciting.
So, but just to be clear, it's not a 24/7 emergency care center.
It's not
okay.
24/7. Correct.
So there'll be no ambulances back and forth, that kind of thing. Nothing.
Correct.
Okay. Very good. Just curious about your take on the governor's speech yesterday, Mayor, regarding the migrant crisis in Massachusetts.
I haven't caught up with it yet, Joe.
Okay.
I did hear she had a press conference. I have not tuned in, nor have I read about it yet. So I guess I'll refrain from commenting.
Okay.
Until I jump on the news.
So, and I know I did ask you before we went on this morning about any update at the Family Welcome Center at ENC. I've been asked by several folks what the status is there.
Yeah, no change. There's no kids enrolled in our school system. There have been no issues, at least from the city's viewpoint, and it continues to operate.
Okay, very good. All right. Anything else we should share with folks today?
Enjoy the beautiful fall day. How's that?
before the you know what flies.
That's right. Be here soon. Thank you, Joe.
Have a good day, Mayor.
You too.
Yep. Bye-bye.